Alright, so this is Joker's Ace, and this is my good buddy, Mr. Beastly, aka Sprinkles, aka Ninja Poptart, aka
what the fuck?
aka
fuck yeah. Okay, so I'm Ninja Poptart of Renegade Legion. I run water deck, mainly state 2s. It basically gets big teams out and fucks shit up. Okay, so here we go.
Yeah, first of all, fuck this deck.
Yeah, okay. So I have one Onko Mitarashi. It's a turn 0/3. Once it dies, I get to search out an Orochimaru in my deck. So that's obviously a good thing. And then I play 2 Jirobo State 1s. It's a turn 0 with poor combat attribute. That's really good. And that's my optimal turn 0 that I want. And it can obviously go into my State 2 later.
You do know I've been smacking you for like the past 3 turns.
2 Kihyos. Kihyo, I can discard one of my opponent's chakra and move the top card of their deck to their chakra area. This is pretty good because potentially get cards that they needed and now they can't use anymore. 2 Zakus is pretty much... Yeah, they're just Zakus. I don't do anything with them.
Just fillers?
Yeah. Well, no, they're not fillers. They have a purpose. That I'll show you later. 2 Kins. She gives +1/+1 to my Zakus and my Dosus, and she's got 2 support, so it's good. Speaking of Dosus, I play 2 Dosus. Once he is put in play, I put 2 -1/-1 coins on a ninja with an entrance cost of 0 or less. I mean, not 0 or less, 0. So he's pretty good. Get weaker ninjas. Got 1 Kitamaru State 1. He's pretty much so I can get my State 2 out, which is amazing. I'll get to my State 2s later. 2 Karins. You reveal the top card. Each player reveals the top card of their deck, and if I have 2 or less hands in my 2 or less cards in my hand, I can play the top card of my deck as if it's in my hand.
That's not fair. That one goes by 10.
1 Jugo controlling the agent. If a Sasuke or Kimimaro is in play, he automatically gets injured, and which is a good thing because his injured status is 7, so he gets buffed up really good.
Major buff. That was Naruto.
Yeah. 1 Taiya State 1. I don't really use her as much, but she's good support, and also for State 2s.
Well.
2 Sakons. Very important for this deck because you discard 1 card from your hand and you can search out any of your Sound Ninja 4 ninjas. So if I'm like missing someone like a Kitamaru or Ukon or Jirobo or something, I can go and get them. And obviously for my State 2s. 1 Fuka. She's really good support, and when her team wins a victory, I get to discard one of my opponent's chakra, and also move 1 card from my discard to my chakra area. Really good. 2 Kabutos. Recycling. During my mission phase, I can charge a card to my chakra area with a water symbol, and I can basically deploy from my discard pile. So that's good for like...
Levi, who's in the second bracket?
I don't know. Hold on, I'm doing this. 1 Ukon. He's really good because if there's another Sound Ninja 4 in my chakra area, I can automatically play it. So it's basically 2 ninjas in 1 turn. Really good.
I got fire coming out my eyes.
1 Kimimaro State 1. He...
And look, I actually got the loop.
He's pretty much just strong, and I wait until I can reinforce him because State 2 is really good. I have 2 different Sasuke's for... They're both really good, I guess. This one, when his team wins a victory, I can injure one of my opponent's standby ninjas, and he's also considered to have Jonin, so that works for some of my jutsus. And this one, whenever one of my opponent's ninjas receives damage, I move them to their chakra area instead. So even if it's just 1 damage, if they would get injured, it still goes to their chakra area, so it just clears the field pretty well.
Wasn't that the one where, depending on how many cards you have?
Now for my big hitters, I got 1 third Hokage, amazing card. Oh my gosh! When this ninja is opposed, he automatically puts -1/-1 coins on each ninja opposing him, and when he's opposed, he can also discard 2 of your opponent's chakra. And if his team wins a victory, I can win a battle reward. So epic ass card.
That card is bull. It got used against me earlier. It sucks.
I got an Orochimaru. This card is pretty good. Every time a ninja is discarded, he gets a +1/+1 coin on him. So he could stack up pretty fast if I just have a couple chump blockers or something. Or it even works for my opponent's ninjas too. He gets pluses for if my opponent's ninjas get discarded. So he gets big real fast. I have 1 Kakuzu. At the beginning of my turn, so even if I play him, I have to wait until my next turn, I can remove 4 ninjas from my opponent's discard pile to bring out my reinforcement 4 Souls of Kakuzu, which is that. And once that's in play, I can, my Kakuzu is basically invincible, it doesn't receive damage, and yeah, so pretty good. And then I have a second Hokage. It's just discard 2 of my water chakras to negate and remove a jutsu being played from the game. So it's just negation, that's good. Okay. I guess I'll go to my reinforcements now. Kidomaru State 2. Really good. One of the main things I try to get out anytime I can. I can discard a card in my hand, and I have my opponent choose one of their ninjas. And once they choose, I can decide if they either have to be sent out to battle or cannot be sent out to battle. So it's really good for either getting rid of an annoying ninja or getting free battle rewards. Jirobo State 2. He's, unfortunately, I've been informed that he's errated to turn 6, so unlike the turn 4 where he'd be really good, you have to wait a really long time to get him out.
Because he's so OP'd.
Whatever. Anyways, when he attacks, I discard 1 of my opponent's chakras, and he gets a drain coin. During the exchange of jutsu, I can remove any amount of drain coins and move the top card of my deck to chakra area. And he's an 8/1, really good beater. I have a State 2 Kimimaru. He's really good. I have to sacrifice a Kimimaru of entry cost 4 or more. I can cost, his effect is I can switch the position of a head ninja and a back ninja in one of my opponent's teams. So basically, fuck shit up.
This is when he comes to play, right?
Taiya State 2. While I have no cards in my hand, my opponent's ninja effects cost 1 chakra, an additional 1 chakra. She's really good support too. But I don't really have no cards in my hand a lot of the time, so it's an AP effect. Sack on a Nukon State 2. I pay 2 water chakra. I can choose one of my opponent's ninjas, take them out of the team, and make it to where they have to fight this ninja. So that's really good. If again with the pesky ninjas, I can just get rid of them. Or he also has 5 support. That's like amazing. 5 support.
Yes, it is.
Like backed up to my Jirobo with an attack of 8. Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Sasuke State 2. This card is banned, so I can't really play it a lot. But basically, if I have no cards in my hand, my water ninjas cannot be affected by my opponent's cards. No ninja effects, no jutsus, no missions, no nothing. So he's basically broken as fuck.
And that's why he's banned.
And that's why he's banned. I got a squad, Dosu, Kin, and Zaku. They pretty much when they're put in play, all of my opponent's chakra is removed from play, and when any head ninja battling this ninja gets an additional damage after the showdown, so it's basically pretty good. It's mostly to annoy people to get rid of their chakra, but yeah, it's in there. Just warning you. I'm almost done. Kakuzu. I don't really bring this guy out a lot because I just get into. I have to sacrifice 2 additional ninjas to bring him out. But when this ninja's team wins a victory, any cards my opponent would draw next turn go to the discard pile. Kimimaro and Jugo at the end of the showdown give 1 damage to one of the ninjas that battled against it. Pretty good. Sasuke and Orochimaru, when he put in play, opponent's turn marker becomes 0.
Ow!
Yeah, also good attack and good support.
Now I don't have to worry about jutsus anymore.
And I already showed you guys that, so. Now to jutsus, I play 2 4-flame jutsus, is just negate and put to the top of the deck. 2 Chakra Seal, Chakra Blasts. I give 1 damage to one of my opponent's ninjas, and I can give 1 damage to myself and give an additional damage. So basically, it's a 1-hit kill. The optimal people to use it with are Jugo and Jirobo, because unfortunately, the opponent has to have more support than me, and most of the state 2s have support, except for Jugo and Jirobo. 1 Water Clone can be used from the Chakra area. It's another negation, really good, because like I said, it can be used from Chakra area. 1 Giant Vortex Jutsu. It basically 3 Chakra, has to be used by Jonin or higher rank. Move every opposing ninja to my opponent's hand. So basically bounce a whole team back to someone's hand. Dick move.
Major.
Chidori can also be used for my Chakra area, but only if I have no cards in hand. The effect is injure a target, and if Sasuke is the user, then they also become 0/0. It's also really good. Fast Capture has to be used by a Jonin or higher rank. 1 ninja battling against the user with an interest cost of 4 or less, I can move the target to my Chakra area. So get rid of shit. This card, amazing card. I think every water deck should have one of this card.
Handing me one then?
Huh?
Mind handing me one then?
Not right now.
Okay then.
Requirements is interest cost of 4 or more. Every ninja battling against the user gets injured. And then if they're using any jutsus, if I play it in response to a jutsu, it negates a jutsu also. Multi-striking Shadow Snake, amazing card. Can only be used by Orochimaru and Sasuke with an interest cost of 4 or more. Every ninja battling against the user, I move them to the bottom of my opponent's deck. And it cannot be affected by my opponent's jutsus. And then I got a Snake Sword. Has to be used by interest cost of 3 or more. 1 ninja battling against the user, remove them from the team or from the game, and at the end of the turn, return them, and they're injured. 2 World of Waters to just get stuff back from my discard. It gives me a little more Chakra. I can play cards with Ambush, yada yada. 2 the Sand Ninja 5s, obviously to get out my State 2s faster. ASAP. 2 Suspicious Characters, also to find any ninjas that I feel I need at the time. Really good. But I pick 4 ninjas from my deck and show them to my opponent, and they choose 2 that I get and 2 that I have to discard. 1 Suigetsu's Joy. Every player moves everything but 1 card in their hand to their Chakra area, and then they draw 2 cards. So basically I could get rid of someone's really good cards in their hand.
Oh yeah.
Thread of the Tail Beasts. I can discard 3 cards from my opponent's Chakra area and move the same up to 3 cards from my discard pile to my Chakra area. So it's just get rid of Chakra and get Chakra back.
You're also here.
Appearance of Unknown Rivals. Every time my opponent deploys a ninja, I get to draw a card. So it's just draw power. Teacher and Pupil. I get to draw 2 cards, and if my opponent has 2 or less Chakra, I draw an additional card. So yeah, that's my deck. Pretty much get big cards out, try to limit the amount of Chakra my opponent has, fuck shit up. Alright, thanks.